Hello, I'm Klaus Andersen, and here with the trade of the day in the DAX on the 5-minute time frame. Today was a range day, and you got the signs pretty early on. You had this almost an identical setup to the setup we had yesterday. This was the open bar, but today you had this larger tail below, not as strong as yesterday. This bar right here, that was the pre-market bar right here. Pretty strong. When you trade below that immediately, I could definitely see myself going short right there with a stop up there. That would have been a better trade. But since this is before the open, I would like to just drop into this mess this trading range was and take a look at the trade of the day in here. We had down, a big up, and another big down right here. Often that leads to confusion and that leads to sideways trading. We had these two lows right here, and a third touch right here established a trend line, and then we got another bounce, a higher low, and there is a support line down here as well. So I'm just gonna edit this. Support, higher low, also it is a second entry as well, if you count it. There's two ways. You have these highs right there, that's the first push down, that's the first entry. Second push down, that's the second entry. Is actually technically it's in here. You could go long in here, that's a bull bar, but this was the more likely play in here, higher probability. A retest of the lows right here, a bit higher low. And from this high, that's the first entry right there, then we traded lower, and then that's the second entry right here. So technically that's your signal bar, but the thing to take into account is that we tested lower twice, and now we're trading back up. And the trend line and this minor support line in here as well, it makes this a pretty good trade. The cons on this trade right here is you're not at the lows yet, all the way down here at that low right there, so it's not a double bottom, it is a ascending triangle, or it's a wedge pattern. That's what you keep in mind. We traded up into this range right here, so if we expect a breakout, 60% it will be to the upside. We are at some major resistance right here. This was from where we traded down yesterday over here. Now we broke a bit higher, so the bears are not selling as early as they were yesterday. That could indicate that we're going to test deeper into this resistance area right here. Also, we have a lot of sideways trading. All of this here, somewhat sideways trading. There's no really direction, no real direction on any of this. I saw this as potentially just a smaller range. So we had the low of the day, the high of the day, and then a range in the middle of that range, the high-low range, just and that's what we got until we got a breakout and retested these highs, and then we got another sell-off, and then the support moved a bit up. And look, if we draw this support line up right here, well, went a bit up, but you get the drift right here. These lows right here actually acted as support later on as well. That's one of the highest probability trades that I found today. Not a lot of points in these trades, but still a scalp and a break even on the runner, unless you took all of it off at this resistance area, which you easily could in this up and down market right here, 25 points. That's it for today. I hope you had a nice Halloween and a good trading day. Bye.